Hey everybody, what's going on? So in today's video, I want to talk about why I came back to do my master's in Human Kinetics. Now, recently I've been getting a lot of questions. People have been asking me, why did you come back to do your master's? Why not get a job? Why not work? Why not go into another program? So the biggest reason why I basically came back to do my master's in Human Kinetics was because I wanted to upgrade myself. I love learning, I love education, and I just love kind of learning about exercise, physiology, biomechanics, whether it's sports psychology. I like all that stuff. It really interests me. The thing was, though, guys, is that Human Kinetics, doing my master's in Human Kinetics wasn't always kind of my first thought. I had actually aspired to be a physiotherapist. And even in high school, like, that's what I wanted to be. And that's why I even went into H.K. Because H.K., you know, a lot of the courses, they revolve around physiology, anatomy, psychology, sports therapy courses, all of which kind of can prepare you for physiotherapy. So it came to the point where in January I had to apply for physiotherapy for my master's in physio, and I applied to two schools here in Ontario, Toronto and McMaster, but I didn't end up getting in. Now I think the whole application process for kind of physio and other just kind of graduate programs here in Ontario is kind of ridiculous how it's set up, but I don't think it's exactly done right, the process. I think it should be different, but that's kind of a whole other rant and video that I'll save for another time. Now the thing was, though, is that when I got my reference letter, when I got one of my professors to write a reference letter for me, he basically told me to consider applying for a master's in Human Kinetics, because if I didn't get in to physio, it would be a great way to kind of upgrade myself, to kind of continue my education, and then after I kind of do my master's in H.K., I can kind of maybe reapply for physio, or I can kind of do other things, maybe do my PhD, or just kind of maybe see what else is out there, because getting your master's can obviously open more doors. And the second thing was that, actually the second and third thing, they more had to do with financials. So the second thing was that my grades were good enough that I qualified for the entrance scholarship, and I've actually already received the entrance scholarship, which was worth $7,000, and so that's basically a huge chunk towards my tuition already paid for. Now, if I went into physio, I would have never had that scholarship. I wouldn't have probably gone that at all, because programs are completely different in how they work in different schools and whatnot. At Windsor, it's also important to mention they don't have a physio program. And lastly, it's also, there's the opportunity to work as a graduate assistant, and you get paid part-time. You get paid very well, so you know, I can work as a part-time position graduate assistant, make money. And when you look at it, if I do get I know I have already applied for the graduate assistantship. Now I haven't been accepted yet. I actually applied last week, so we'll see if I get accepted. But the thing is, like, if I were to work as a graduate assistant throughout my whole term during my master's, if I do 4 semesters or whatnot, I could come out on top. So basically I'll be coming out with money, and I'll have my master's degree with an upgraded education. So I won't be in any debt at all my tuition will be paid for, plus I will have extra money as well. So that's actually one of the biggest benefits, and that's kind of why I considered coming back to do my master's. And the thing is, things worked out really well. Now I'm basically going to be starting out my master's in September, and I'm excited. Can't wait to kind of get things going here. So it looks like I'll be doing my thesis, and I haven't decided on my thesis yet, but I will be having some meetings with my advisor sometime in September, I'm assuming, and then we'll kind of figure things out from there, and then I'll get things will undergo under my master's. So that's just kind of why I came back to do my master's, guys. So if you're my advice to you guys, if you're someone that maybe didn't get into a program that you wanted to get into, don't think it's the end of the world. There's always other alternatives out there. So it's just always stay optimistic, guys, and just always kind of continue on, kind of look forward to new things, because just trust me, guys, if you didn't get into something, it's not the end of the world. Just keep that in mind, guys. Okay, guys, so I think we'll wrap it up there for today's video. So if you guys enjoyed it, if you want to see more videos like this, through about my masters, thumbs up, be sure to subscribe as well. Okay, guys, until next time, take care.